yeah, it'd be great for you two guys to introduce yourselves. If you don't know me, I'm a content creator, video director. I've lived in Dubai, so that's how I know Nnamdi. I've worked and done content all over the world. So yeah, that's me.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Nnamdi. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go ahead, bro. You go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Nnamdi, Nigerian, but based in Dubai. I'm a music producer / DJ. That's about it. I have very little knowledge about shoes, but I'm also here to learn and give my inputs.
Who's next?
Next, go on, man. Go on.
All right, my name is Abdualla, aka Swaggy. Man, for me, I'm really confused with myself because I did so many things. Like, I've been creating vines and comedy videos in English and in Arabic. I switched the style up to shoot videos. It's not even about me. I'm shooting videos for other people. And what else? Recently, I've been doing sneaker thingy. And yeah, that's the mix. So I'm a video creator, just in a short term. I'm a video creator and a sneakerhead, or, sneaker collector, sneakerhead, just in basic. Yeah.
Man's versatile. That's it.
Yeah, it does a bit of
that's
everything, man. Okay, I'm Dom. I'm a construction worker by trade, and I've been a sneakerhead since I was little, man. My mum sort of brought me up with fashion and everything else, and I've got my own reselling page. I don't like to say reselling page because I'm not a reseller. I'm more about the community. I just like to help people out. But with all this coronavirus, it's given me a chance to actually do what I want to do. Starting to create my own little clothing brand, that sort of thing. And I just, I'm more about the culture than anything. It's cool that you get to meet people like this. Like, I'm talking to you guys, man. You're in Dubai, you're in London, music producer, everyone from different walks of life. And that's what I just like to meet new people, man. It's good. It's good, this platform, man.
That's it, man. All about the culture.
God bless your mom, bro. God bless
Thank
you.
I know, man. She's done well.
Yeah, man. Cool. So yeah, just to get into it, obviously, like, this is interesting times, isn't it? Like, the climate we're in is just a bit mad. So much going on. And it's good to see some brands kind of with the corporate social responsibility trying to, stand for something. And I think that's positive. Obviously, some brands, it looks a bit fake. It looks like they just want to add the hashtag and just be a part of it. But what I would love to see is actually brands changing things from the inside and actually reporting on what they're actually doing. So that's my stance on things anyway.
I mean, we talk about brands posting about the lives that matter and everything, Black Lives Matter, but then don't they use cheap labor in a fucking Bangladesh? And China, like, don't their lives matter too? Know what I mean?
Yeah, the issue obviously is capitalism ultimately is the fundamental thing we're battling with. And it, on one hand, it's positive, and on the other hand, it's like fundamentally flawed. So how do you move in the right direction? Like, that's the challenge, man.
That's a big challenge.
Especially now, like, the new generation are just so more aware that I think things have to change.
Yeah, I don't think racism or anything else or the climate has changed. I think because people are more aware of it now, especially like you said, the young generation, and you can spread it across the world a lot more and people can get their points across. It's just becoming more prominent now, especially in the media. The media before could tell us what they wanted to tell us, but that's slowly getting away from obviously us guys having our own platform to speak on and other people being able to speak the truth or speak from their views. Everyone's getting to see a wide range of what people think and how people feel now. So something's got to change, man.
Straight up, everyone's got a platform. Like, you see it on social media, like people at the marches right now, but you're reporting on the news, but you're seeing something else on social media. So it's
completely different.
Yeah, the problem with social media, actually, it's all about these people are fake, are pretending they are not racism and they are fighting for the black community or whatever. These people are like 100% fake. They're all about the social media, how they can pop themselves and getting followers. Look at us, Black Lives Matters and everything.
Yeah. So a lot of people, it's just the hashtag. Yeah.
That's the problem with social media. Whenever you want to raise an awareness to other people, you see a bunch of people who trying to get into this and I don't know, just fake the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what
Follow culture
matters to me.
Yeah, that's interesting. Follow culture and that whole people just jumping on waves. That's some of the stuff that we want to talk about today. Was that whole like cultures and subcultures.
Yeah. For me, just forget about the social media. Deep down in yourself, you need to change yourself deep down before you change your status or just upload a picture to Instagram or Snapchat. Look at us, we are marching with these people or whatever. Thank God we don't have this thing in UAE. That's most interesting thing, because we got raised under one thing, and under Sheikh Zayed, may God rest his soul in peace, quotes. In this country, actually Sheikh Zayed, he's going by the Quran, by the way. So if you are following the Quran or whatever, he's saying all lives matter. There is no racism. It's all about brotherhood. It's all about everything. That's why I wish for all the people in the whole world. It's not like you guys need to move to United Arab Emirates and to get the right treatments. I hope everyone thinks like this guy, Sheikh Zayed Al Nahyan. May God rest his peace and soul.
Amen. But I mean, I know we're talking about shoes. What do you mean to turn this into?
Nah, bro, we need to talk about food, bro. We need to talk about
we're talking about sneakers. Boom, racism.
Yeah, man, it's good to touch on it, because I feel like it's just how things are going, right? Because we're gonna call out bullshit brands and bullshit, like it's just the way it is. And I think
it's true.
The true platform, the true people are the ones that are gonna, like, you know, in the future stand out.
Abdualla said it best, bro. Like things can't change unless you change yourself first. You know what I mean?
Million percent.
You know?
Yeah, I'm even seeing now.
People are always gonna be ignorant.
Yeah, especially where I live, the people I'm seeing now that are now posting Black Lives Matter thing, I've seen them months ago be posting semi-racist things, or have seen them in situations where maybe they should have spoke up for someone else and they haven't, and now they're posting it, like you say, jumping on a wave.
Exactly.
I think jumping on a wave is cool if it's bringing awareness and you're deciding to change yourself, but if you really don't feel like that, then just keep your mouth shut, because you're not helping no one.
Yeah.
Just making sure that people know it's not a trend. Like,
yeah, that's the thing, man. It's not a trend. It's not the latest fashion. It's people's real lives, man. People have been suffering for hundreds of years, and it's still going on. Like, it's 2020. We've got all these. We accept so much, and people can't accept that all lives matter. Like the Black Lives Matter movement, people aren't asking to be better than anyone else. They're asking for everyone to be treated equally. Like, if people can't be treated equally, then what hope have we got, really?
Yeah. 100, like basic fundamentals, like, and we haven't even got there yet. So
it's mad.
All this also puts you in a weird space in your mind, you know, as well, because like you're grateful. Like people should stand up for this. Like, as a human being, you should stand up against like anything that's wrong. So the fact that they are finally using, if you use your white skin to bring awareness, like thank you, that's nice. But then at the same time, it's a condescending feeling, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like, it's
I get what you mean, but at the same time, you kind of need positive discrimination to work in your advantage as well, because we live in a system that
it's so weird. It's so weird. But like the other day, I was feeling like a puppy. You know what I mean? Like a little puppy. All these white people saying sorry to you and all that. Thank you, but yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, but are we gonna change structural racism?
That's the thing. It's so ingrained in our society now. Like, especially for me, I was talking to a few of my black friends the other day, and they were saying to me, like, I'm mixed race. My mom's black and white. My dad's fully white. My grandparents came over from Guyana, and my black friends were saying that they've seen me personally experienced a lot of racism that I just bypassed, and I sort of for the first time it made me stop and think. You know, people may say things to me, and because I just bypass it, or they didn't intentionally mean it, it's acceptable, but that shouldn't be acceptable. Like, we accepting these things in society now that have just become normal, and it's not right. And people are saying, "Oh, I'm not racist" or whatever, but it's that deeply ingrained in the system.
Yeah,
but we don't even notice it anymore until something like this happens. People are going day to day using the N-word, or even saying the N-word in songs, or calling other, Asian communities certain words, and they don't think of it. It doesn't mean anything. And I believe a lot of the time offense is taken, not given. You give power to a word, then it becomes powerful. But at the same time, we shouldn't be living that way. Something needs to change, man.
Definitely. So yeah, for me, I feel like it's a chance for every institution to kind of make a change, make a difference internally, and that's where things, will really start to, the wider public will start getting it. I think there'll be some kind of fairness, people getting a chance and opportunities within leadership in different positions within organizations, all of that kind of stuff, man. So yeah, hopefully this doesn't die down and the movement just keeps on going.
Yeah, hopefully not, man.
So yeah, getting into brand collabs and subcultures, what brand collabs would you like to see? I know recently OVO and Nike SB just announced something.
Yeah, they just announced that. Do you know what? I'm really looking forward to seeing the Asics and Sean Wotherspoon collab, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that in hand, seeing what that's like, because Asics has been quiet for a little minute now, man.
For me, I'm looking for the craziest, and it won't happen even for centuries. Adidas and Nike, bro.
Oh man.
Bro. These people are not going toe to toe or against each other. They are just competitive companies or brands. Look, just skipping the whole racism thingy, when Adidas reposted or retweeted, or that just made me goosebumps, bro. Like, but for real. For me, I'm looking forward for Adidas and Nike, because everyone right now being brandy and only two brands. It's like either Adidas for the whole life and either me. Look around, bro. There's nothing Adidas over here, bro. You see? That's the brandy situation. So I'm just looking forward to bring these people together.
Okay.
Nike and Adidas. I hope so.
That would be seismic, but at the same time, it's like, why would they collab? What is it in, how is it advantageous to any of them, especially when they're like the biggest and they're basically
yeah. Let's make it bigger. If they are the biggest, let's make it the bigger.
Nah, it doesn't work that way though.
That don't seem like an option to me.
It's like two empires. It's like, I'm trying to crush you. Like, we only collaborate if another empire comes out the blue and then you get me, like Empire Strikes Back thing.
But that would be crazy to happen, bro. Like for one shoe, Adidas and Nike. What do you think they'll call it? The shoe, like the
which silhouette would they use though, man? Because they usually just use one silhouette. They'd be fighting over whose silhouette's going to be used.
I mean, Adidas and Puma were even like owned by brothers, and they couldn't even collab.
They broke the whole town into two.
Yeah. You can never work with family, man. You can never work with family.
I can't imagine one family messed up a whole city. Said, you Puma or you Andy, bro?
Puma's quite hot in UAE, right? Like, it's probably
underrated.
I mean,
they are underrated. Yeah, man. For me, in my vision, I can see Puma. They are growing up in UAE. And actually, Puma, the first company who started everything from the beginning, it was Puma, then Adidas, then Nike. Yeah, if you are talking about history.
From like 2018, 2017, 2018, the marketing was crazy. Crazy.
Was booming, bro. Was booming.
Yeah.
Nnamdi, he started a collaboration with them.
Yeah.
Me, I almost got it. but I just skipped it, you know. I almost got it, but I skipped it, just in terms of cash and everything. But I just said, no, I cannot.
Do you think it's just because they wanted to focus on that market and then, like, you know, found like you... What I found by living in Dubai was like, their engagement with like influencers was massive. Like they didn't have their own platforms, but the influencers was the ones who were really like pushing the brand for them.
Yeah, I mean, they had built a connection with us. They had built connections with us early. I don't want to call myself an influencer, because I'm not. But they had built the connection with, like, I guess, influencers early when they were starting up, and then they just grew with them, you know. Like it's like a family relationship. Like even now, like even though I'm not signed with Puma, even though I'm not signed with Puma, like they're still my homies over there, like in the offices and everything. It's like a family kind of thing. You get me?
Yeah.
So they were smart in that aspect.
For the marketing here in UAE, actually they are contacting to the, let's say, foreigner influencers. But if they start doing the marketing with the Arab influencers and famous people on Snapchat or Instagram here in UAE, bro, I swear to God, they're gonna be billionaires if they start doing the marketing. And I'm not saying they should stop dealing with foreigners. No, both. They have to focus on both, because let me tell you something. All that Snapchat or Instagram, because we got all of these two applications or programs are like really popping here in Dubai or UAE. All the influencers. Look, for me, whenever I say just, yo guys, you need to check this store. Yo guys, you need to see this what they call it, this restaurant or whatever. The next day, it's popping with people. You see, that's the in the term of the word influencers. I'm talking about Arabs. Arabs ones here.
Engagement.
You know Afrito and Hamoud Bambi and everyone, yeah?
Yeah.
And Kindi.
They got mad engagement, right? The engagement over here with those guys, like the Arab celebrities, bro, it's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. I think what's knocking on that they need to start focusing on, you know, specific demographics and localizing content. Even when I've worked in Africa and I've worked in different places, I started to realize, you know what, we need to keep it real and stay true to the people who are of that culture.
And actually, just a small notice. I don't blame the brand. I blame the people who are controlling the marketing. Because you guys need to market for a brand or a product or whatever. You guys need to focus on certain people. It's not like whoever will market our stuff. They come to me and I did nothing to them. Like not a single thing got sold from them after me, and nothing. And they are blaming the marketing. We didn't sell because the influencers, they didn't do well. And don't blame the influencers. You guys need to focus on certain people to market your brand or your thing.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't know though, because it might be like, oh, this person's got loads of followers, but that person is not really speaking to the right.
Exactly. They need to dig deep. And just to get the knowledge of these people, insights, everything. Maybe I got higher insights. But when I speak to direct people to do something, they don't do thing. They don't do nothing. You see? Yeah. That's the problem. You guys need to follow this guy. See how he's communicating with his followers and everything.
I'll give you an example. Nnamdi saying he's not an influencer, but I was shooting a music video in Dubai. The only person I needed was Nnamdi, because through him, I got everyone I needed. Like, it's as simple as that.
Nnamdi actually is really popping here in Dubai because he got this. I'm not gonna call it a fan base. I'm gonna call it a friends base. He's really good with everyone. That's about his personality and everything. Plus, he's a DJ in a place called. What is that place? I forgot. Industrial Avenue, yeah?
Yeah, Industrial.
You need to visit this place, bro. For real, you need to visit this place. You need to see how many people are there when Nnamdi is DJing. They
No,
are
I was
coming.
there. Trust me. I know.
Gerald, that's where you shot the music video, remember?
Yeah, man. That's what
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
I need to get out to Dubai, man. It sounds like it's popping.
Yeah,
You're welcome anytime, bro.
I'm
The
waiting for the flights to open back up, man. I'm there.
The one thing people do say about Dubai, seeing as we're talking about culture, is almost like he doesn't have its own culture. Like, what do you guys have to say about that?
That's everywhere that has a brand new, like, entertainment industry in Dubai is brand new, you know? The brand new entertainment industry, like, it's gonna be normal to steal, like, not steal, but take things from different places. And you have to understand that most of the population of the UAE are expats. You know, you got people from everywhere, so you're gonna bring in their understandings and their cultures in as well. So right now, Dubai is like a mixing pot. But I honestly don't know. Like, obviously, talent is getting better. Everything's gonna get better with time. But then I don't know where it's going. It's like there's no real direction. If you understand what I'm saying?
Do you think that's better for the way people interact with each other because there's so many different cultures and people getting different influences? It's why people are more together. You know, obviously we have what's going on here at the minute. You're saying you don't have that in Dubai. Do you think it's for that reason?
Well, one reason Dubai is all right is because the law system here actually works. Like, people follow the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people don't mess about. I mean, people mess about when mess about. I've heard proper action is taken. Like, proper action.
Yeah.
You know, in the sense that so many people are here. Like, in my experience, it's been positive. Like, I have friends from everywhere around the world, so I'm not ignorant in that sense. I understand different cultures. However, you can also experience the worst out of those cultures, which can make you extra racist. You know, so I have met people that are extremely, like, ignorant against Indian people. You know, a lot of people discriminate against Indian people here. And in that sense, you know,
For me, I cannot say anything about Indians, because let me tell you this: without Indians or Pakistanis, you're not gonna see Dubai or UAE at all. Without Iranians, people who are dealing with gold and diamonds here in UAE, you're not gonna see Dubai, bro.
That's facts.
What else? Without Bangladesh, you're not gonna see labor. Like, a big salute to every single one who created this country with us together. We created this country. Indians, Pakistanis. I'm not gonna be specific. Everyone who helped to grow this country and everything. A big salute to them. But actually, regarding the what they call it, as Nnamdi said, media is really new to us. And specifically, let's talk about me, the sneaker games and everything, okay? People are not used to own a pair for like 4,000, 5,000 dirhams. That's really mad to them. And this thing, as a reseller and everything, it's really brand new. Out of 1,000 Emirati who are like really into sneaker collection and everything, you can see 1,000 resellers and sneakerheads and everything. People are collecting every single shoe in the market, like whatever. If it's rare, exclusive, brand new, they are just like collecting shoe for whatever, and they are actually preferring for fakes. That's
I've heard that a lot. There's a lot of fakes out.
That's my real problem with everyone here in UAE. Let me tell you something. It's not about the personality of the guy, or if he doesn't have cash or money or anything to own a pair that expensive for like 7,000 dirhams or 8,000 dirhams, okay? And the way that they got raised, it's like, for me, I'm a father back in the day, just like let's pretend, okay? My kid comes to me saying, I need this shoe. I look at it, it costs 1,000 dirhams. I can say to my child, I can get you the same pair for 50 dirhams. That's how you grow your child, just, oh my God, no need to pay that. That's really expensive. My dad told me I can get a fake pair for like, and I doesn't know. I doesn't know it's fake because my dad told me that. I don't know if it's fake or not, but my dad told me it looks similar. So he can get it for like 50. That's how I grow up, tell my kids to buy fakes and everything. That's the number one problem here in UAE.
But who's the problem for?
Nothing,
Yeah.
because let's say, since China Mall opened here in Ajman and UAE, we've been getting Chinese products and everything. Slowly in 2015, 2016, we received t-shirts, Supreme, Off-White, whatever, all right? Slowly, we start getting Jordans, and they are fake, of course, from China, from Hong Kong or whatever. I'm not gonna be specific, all right? But anywho, we start receiving these. So, as the story that I mentioned, telling my kid, you can buy this shoe for whatever, you can get this product. No need to buy the expensive one. There's a cheaper version of it. You can get it. But I don't tell my kid it's fake, but you can get it, so it's cheap. Go ahead. See, that's the logic. That's the logic.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So I'm trying actually. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot. I know.
No,
Sorry,
no.
because
No, it's good, man. It's good to hear.
With these people. So for me, as a local and who is focused on sneakers and everything, I hate to see one of my friends or anyone at the streets buying fakes. First of all, people start laughing at them, but laughing, what did it did nothing.
Yeah.
So you need to speak to the person. Why are you buying cheap? Why are you buying fakes? What is the problem? Money. You can collect money. It's all about patience. It's all about patience. It's not like I can't collect money. I cannot save money for a certain shoe, whatever the price, all right? Keep that in mind, whatever the price. But you can save money for it if you really want it. It's all about patience.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I
it.
mean, you're coming from as a sneakerhead who's passionate about it, you're seen it as a piece of artwork, and you believe in the brand and the creativity in it. And other people are more like what we talked about, like they're clout chasers, right? And it's a bit different, and it's more about let me get it for the cheapest price, just to be like,
Yeah, they're more bothered about what the shoe just looks like rather than the history or anything behind the shoe. So if it's
Exactly.
as long as it's on their foot and it looks how the real one looks, and they've saved themselves thousands of dirhams, then not that.
And you guys are from London, yeah?
Well,
Yeah. Well, I'm north. I'm in the Midlands.
North London. But so, you guys, let's talk about sneaker games in London or in UK as general, okay? In general. Back in the 80s, you guys, or even back in the 70s, right? You guys got Jordans and everything.
Yeah, and
For
Adidas
us-
Superstar and stuff like that.
Exactly. For us, the fashion community, or the people who were like watching rap videos or whatever, because we grew up on these materials, on 50 Cent or Eminem or whatever. So we tried to dress like them. We had this era back in 2005, but it died. So it came back to life back in 2012. At that time, when people who start like looking forward to sneakers and everything and blah 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 blah, they were rather buying cheap and fake than the original. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, even that in itself is almost like a culture, right? So there needs to be like a shift in mentality. But in terms of even you talking about UK and culture here and how things have gone, what do you think about other subcultures like grime, skateboarding culture? One of my favorite commercials is the Nike SB commercial with what's his name? The one with Ice Cube and Paul Rodriguez. Really dope commercial. So yeah, just wanted to get your takes on different subcultures and the sneaker game.
Ice Cube did what? He did an SB with Nike.
There's a commercial, if you look it up, is Nike SB Dunks, Paul Rodriguez, popular skateboarder, and there's like a storyline. Obviously, I'm a visual person, so it's like that commercial was one of my favorite commercials, and it's just like Ice Cube's song, good, you know, it was a good day, was a backing track. The guy just like wakes up, goes skateboarding, and then he ends up like getting chased by cops. He buckles on his skateboard, and Ice Cube comes over, runs over his skateboard with his car, and breaks up the skateboard in half. Like, it was really like dope. I just thought, yeah, I'm not into skateboard culture, but that definitely made me like, you know, like inspired.
What's the streetwear culture like in Dubai? Do you know like about grime music and stuff like that? Do you have that in Dubai?
I mean, there's not much of a grime scene here.
No.
Zero to none. I mean, obviously there's people here. There's a lot of British people here, so there'll be guys there. But then when it comes to the youth, I doubt there's much grime heads, but there are some. But it's not like a thing. Streetwear. I mean, the thing about Dubai is like a lot of people just buy expensive things. You know?
Yeah.
You know, so there's that. But then there are some people that really think about what they want to wear, and there are some shops that specify in like Japanese clothing and Japanese brands and all that. There's specific things for specific people, but in the majority, it's just like it's expensive. Buy this Amiri, buy this Louis, buy the Gucci.
Because all the people I know that go to Dubai go for that reason, to buy Louis, Gucci, and stuff like that, and they don't really. They're more of a high-end fashion shopper than a streetwear culture kind of person.
Yeah. The thing actually, the people who are like really into streetwear are numbered. So, inshallah, after this Corona on December, there is a thing called Saudi XP.
Yeah.
You need to come and count people over there. You need just to count how many people who knows about streetwear and everything. By the way, they are dressing. They are numbered. Only 500, 600 people are like into fashion and deep fashion, like Japanese and the Chinese culture with the streetwear, grime culture with the streetwear and everything here in UAE. As Nnamdi mentioned,
heavily hip hop influence, right? It's more like the American influence.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly, yeah. Actually, for the grime. After I say this, you're gonna say, okay, it's new in Dubai. Okay, who introduced grime here in UAE? Drake. After he did a feature. Look, this is really brand new. Drake, after he did a feature with the Skepta and Gigs.
Yeah,
that's how new grime came to UAE.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, not me, but personally, but like, majority, all we know is Skepta, Stormzy, Gigs, and you might even throw in Ed Sheeran.
So only really the international grime artists, not really what's going on here in the UK.
Exactly, because we are heavily influenced by the American culture of hip hop, Tupac, Biggie,
rap music and stuff like that. Yeah,
Dre, Suge Knight, Death Row, and everything.
I'll say UK drill is way more popular here.
I was gonna say is drill big over there, because drill seems to be doing its thing now in the US as well.
Exactly, it is big. We have over here we have like me, I hang out in my own circle, so I don't know how big the sphere is, but then I'm only speaking from my vision. So I know a lot of like young UK people from like the UK, they finish university and they come work here. So I know those group of people, and they have their own like little culture, you know. So and they're influencing other people.
You get to see it a bit more than normal people would.
Exactly. So there is that, you know, there is that sphere of influence with the UK guys over here, the young UK guys. A lot of people love DBE over here. Yeah, they love them.
Yeah, they've got a very American sound though. So
the ones who kind of
that makes sense.
Yeah,
have that hip hop kind of wave.
yeah, they seem to do a lot better internationally than some of the other ones.
Here in UAE, actually, there is a new wave called African music, where they are really focused on Nigerian music, isn't it?
Bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Afro beat here is
locals,
insane.
girls, boys, everyone is really focused on African, especially the let me put this in the right term, the black locals. Basically, yeah, they are really focused.
That's a
on
cultural, because you've got a lot of people from that subculture, right? Who live
Africa?
there. So, yeah, like
No,
especially Nigeria.
not even, bro. Like, we don't even have the population of Africans in UAE is never that crazy, you know. But yeah, I mean, when you came, you did see a lot of Africans and black people and whatnot.
Yeah.
But if we think about it, we're a small percentage. But then Afrobeats right now is like the number one kind of music in the UAE. Like, everyone loves it. It's like commercial music now. It's commercial music. You know? Every club, you know.
It's just
all those bougie clubs that didn't even let black people in. They got Afrobeat nights. You got Afrobeat nights. Every Friday.
That's interesting. So have you seen the shift? Like, it's now the favorite over hip hop, or is it like more kind of neck and neck?
It's hard, bro. That's a hard question. That's a very hard question. But man, that's a very hard question. I would say Afrobeats over hip hop right now.
Okay.
Internationally or locally here in UAE? Nnamdi?
Like in the UAE right now.
In UAE, bro,
Yeah.
Afro is on the top.
Afrobeats. Yeah, Afrobeats on the top.
We're not
Internationally,
talking about
internationally, of course,
rap,
hip-hop.
nothing.
Yeah.
On the top. Even, I believe that you guys have a thing called the Afro grime.
Yeah, so we've got like
Yeah.
a wave like Afro swing, or they call it Afro bashment as well, where you've got like different artists who kind of are crossover. So with the UK artists, who've got that kind of certain vibe. A lot of them obviously African origin, like myself. So it's a new wave where it's like it's merging them all together.
Because I know this guy, his name is something Marley.
Naira Marley.
I guess he's Nigerian, and he's singing like, look, it's all about the instrumental here, where we are focusing on, okay? When you hear the beat, it's like half Afro and half grime, and he's like singing Afro on it, and like pure Nigerian, not even a small word.
It's like
that's the thing. That's the thing.
In Coventry, you've got like PA Salih, right? Am I saying that right? He's like a
people here don't know much about Pat Salih.
Yeah, Pat Salih, man.
Yeah.
He's from Coventry. He's from where I'm from.
So where you from? Yo, tell me,
Coventry.
Why did you guys allow Pat Salih to steal all of J Hus's powers?
That's what he's like, man. He's like the new J Hus. He's on that kind of vibe.
Bro,
it's the same sort of thing. Like he's from African descent and he's growing up on grime and it's coming through. It's kind of like what what hip hop and dancehall used to be like in the 90s, early 90s. It's kind of Afrobeat and grime is sort of coming together now.
Yeah.
And the Coventry's got hoods as well, right? So like
we got hoods, man. We got hoods. It's not a nice place sometimes, man. So.
And everywhere you got hoods, you're gonna get like a youth culture like that rises and goes against the grain and creates stuff that
Yeah, we got some. Do you know what? We got some good local artists in Coventry, man. Especially young Afrobeat artists coming through.
It must be interesting in areas like that, because like in areas where I've never been to the UK. I know London is difficult. There's a lot of competition. I don't know how Coventry relates to that. Is Coventry also like hard?
No, in what sort of way? Hard? Do you mean musically to sort of come through, or do you mean
is it hard to shine in Coventry?
No, it's a small place, man. It's a small place.
Right.
There's only I think there's 400,000 people here, or 350,000 people. So it's not hard. But everyone, what I do notice about Coventry is, especially in music, all the young artists like to collaborate with each other, and the ones who are doing a bit more successful like to bring the younger ones through, and everyone sort of helps each other out.
I think that's what's interesting about the Midlands, is that kind of, you know, camaraderie is really helping to push it.
It's never really I need to do better than him, or I'm going to be stepping on his toes. It's like we can all win. Everyone can win. There's enough room for us all to do well.
That's a beautiful journey to success, where you're pulling different people up. Like in Atlanta, that's what they do. That's what the producers do, where everyone can make it. You know, you just pull each other up.
Yeah.
So that's one way. But then the other way, which is the competitive way, like, no, I need to be number one. You know, blah blah. That's also a very good way of making it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying, but it's also the competition, the scheme of competition. I feel like that brings out the best talent, you know? Because it's not only for you. It's like a lot of, like, imagine you're in a hood and you got your boys with you. It's the only way for your boys to get success is through you.
Really, that's what happens.
And if you're whack, like your boys are looking at you like, what are you doing? You need to make.
So that's interesting about the whole Afrobeats wave. Do you feel like sneaker culture is going to now position itself within, like, with some of those artists now?
Sneaker culture is always going to be existing in everything, you know.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around, that all cultures are ingrained in sneaker culture rather than sneaker cultures in everything. If you get what I mean, like, it's everyone, especially from the people I've met, like you guys, other people around the world. There's so many different walks of life that are into sneakers. You know, it brings everyone together, and you meet people that you think, I would never ever have met them through any other walk of life. You know, if I wasn't into sneakers, I would never have known him. I'd have never met you guys. You know what I mean? I think it brings so many different people together. And I don't want to go back to the racism thing, but when you come in and talking to people in sneakers, I don't look at people and go, oh, this dude's a black sneakerhead, this dude's an Arab sneakerhead. I'm just like, yo, everyone, it's good to see that everyone around the world is just into culture, man. Sneaker culture, it brings everyone together.
Preach, bro. Preach.
I'm preaching. The sneaker preacher, man.
So what collab would you like to see, Nnamdi? What would be a dope collab?
Bro, like, I'm telling you guys, it's a madness, because I have almost zero knowledge about sneakers, bro. Like, almost zero knowledge. But
who do you think should get a deal? Like, what would be cool?
DJ Nnamdi.
Give me a deal. By that, what do you mean? Like an artist, artist deal, or like which artist you get your own shoe?
Yeah, their own shoe, own
I'm so surprised. Migos don't have their own sneaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Do they?
But they get a lot of special sneakers, bro.
Yeah, they get whatever they want, man. They can have whatever they want.
Damn. Yeah. These people doesn't need any sneaker deal, bro. It's a phone call, that's it.
No, but it's different because they're endorsing.
Yeah.
Whereas doing the whole OVO Drake collab, that's different. That's like, yo, your empire is so big, we need to attach ourselves to you. Like,
do you know what I think is crazy? Do you guys have in the UAE? Do you know about Boohoo? Boohoo, the website Boohoo.
Boohoo, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So then Quavo's got the collab with Boohoo, and it's actually like. It's a pretty sick collection, but it's like they do like a shorts and tee set that's like 30 English pounds, and like everything's like low cost. But to have a big star like Quavo on it, it's just everyone's just trying to buy it. Everything's sold out, and it's mad. And I can't imagine how much they paid him to even put his name to a collab. But it's mad the influence that someone like like the Migos have.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of brands do buy into hip hop culture a lot, and a lot more. I mean, Just Eat doing that commercial with Snoop Dogg recently.
With Snoop, that's mad. That's crazy. It's crazy.
So yeah, it's interesting, man. I was thinking, now obviously everyone's kind of still indoors and the whole quarantine thing. Is there gonna be like a
Exactly.
boom in slides rather than sneakers? There's gonna be slides.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That's what my head's been at as well. I've been looking at different slides.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna lie. I'm looking at Heron Preston slides. Looking at everything. Looking at A-League slides. You know? Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like the demand in slides has gone up for sure.
And what about customs? Is there like a custom culture in Dubai? People like doing
Yes.
customs, selling?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%, bro.
For sure.
And these people are going mad for the cocaine Air Force One.
Mhm.
The white Air Force One. When I'm not gonna say any drugs related things. The white Air Force One.
Yeah.
People are going mad for them. Artists, especially females, the teenagers and whatever they are. And once again, here in Dubai or UAE, people are like influenced by other countries. Let's say about TikTok or whatever. You know, there's a lot of shoes customs over there. But for here in UAE, back to the original story, yeah, customization shoe, bro, people are killing people for this.
Yeah. They love it here.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Especially when you get to a shoe, what they call it, a meeting, something, a show. Like when shoe brands do what they call it, yahi. Tell me, Nnamdi.
What? I don't know
Wait.
what you're talking about.
My brain is literally locked right now. Events, brands, events. Oh my god, I was looking for this one. Okay, I'm really sorry. The nicest thing that I ever saw over there is like customization T-shirts, customization for shoes and everything. And the events that we had here in UAE, it's been all Adidas originals, every time. Yearly,
Adidas do quite a
monthly.
lot of customs, man. They do a lot. They do well with those.
Reebok did one, and it was like back in 2013 in Dubai Mall, and Vans also yearly and monthly sometimes in Dubai or any other Dubai. Let's say just Dubai. Nothing happened in the other Emirates, okay? Just Dubai.
Yeah, let's say Dubai. But yo, Abdullah, like this sold DXB, or maybe this year and last year, Nike went hard with the customization as well.
Yeah. Have you seen the Jordan booth or the Jordan stand? Not even a booth. It was a stand, bro.
The crazy one. Yeah, the whole thing was based on customization.
Yeah, and the year before that, the same stand. It was with the Adidas, and they also were doing rap battles and all the vintage. Yeah,
I remember that.
And also customization.
Yeah, man. So thank you guys for coming through. And yeah, I guess let's all keep in touch.
Thank you so much for your time. You guys are the best. For you, bro, I forgot your name, but just go and kiss your mom in the forehead, bro. God bless your mom for the sneaker thing.
I'll tell you said that, man. I appreciate it.
Yo, Abdullah, what size are you?
8.5. Are you sending something? I'm coming to you right now.
He's trying to get some shoes from you.
You got too
If
many
anyone
shoes,
wants
bro.
to
Give
send
me one.
me
Are you reselling these? Are you reselling these?
Bro, I don't even know what that is.
Not even you. Because I forgot your name, by the way. But I'm asking you.
Dominik.
Dominik? Are you reselling these?
We do resell those, yeah. The market.
Because you mentioned that you have an Instagram or website for reselling and everything, yeah?
Yeah, man.
How much are they doing that?
What size are they? US 8.5.
Let's start from 8 to 12.
Are you talking
8.5
UK price or UAE price?
No, London price. Let's go. Let's go with the pound. I know the difference.
Look, the pound is about 550 at the minute. 550.
Yeah. I know the difference, bro.
Yeah.
I know the difference.
Yeah, 550 English pounds at the minute. I actually just copped one in my size for myself.
Really?
Yeah.
What size are you?
US 8.
8. Oh my God,
Yeah.
the hardest shoe to get ever.
I
And
know.
all the
I know.
raffles, everything, nothing sold out.
It's always, and it cost me a lot at resale as well. Times are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing
and-
comes easy, bro.
No,
Nothing
man,
comes
but it's
easy.
worth having.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
most
you.
welcome, sir.
Cool, man.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Bless, guys.
Stay safe.
Take care.
Yeah.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.